want to establish all my options here. Freeze and sunset at the start. Go west.
I'm on the beach. There's a huge rock here. Many birds circle in the sky overhead.
Beach. Birds. Okay.
North I see the shore. To the west there is a person. As I approach, the figure darts between the rocks as though it was frightened of me.
Person. Give myself more room here. Sure. Back.
Dead beside the shore. The water wets my shoes all around me and the wrecks of ships. To the north, something floats in the water. To the east, I can see the edge of the forest.
Okay, so door's over here. Got it. Door. Let's go north.
Body floats in the water. I will not look upon its face.
Body. Okay. Back. Go east. Waterfall. Go east again.
I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well.
Oh, who's Oscar?
He's upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I go north, south, and west.
That way. North. And south. Let's go north.
A large open space with a piano.
Piano desk.
Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark.
Tunnel.
Very small room. In the center is a deep pit. Ladder goes down.
It's so dark. Pit.
And there it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee.
You must continue.
It waits for me. It waits for me down there. Gone down the ladder. Cannot see. It's dark. I can feel its breath. Here. It is here with me.
Oh, oh. There's a pit. Like I want to go there, but enough. Went too far, my friend.
Yeah, right. I did not think you would react this way. Did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. So we have some sort of map of that area if we need it. January 21st, 1893. Oh, so we. Halfman, are you alright? But not the weak. I just feeling a bit feeble. But must be all this cold and humidity. He's dead by the end of this. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? Serious fee. Right the chance. He an unknown figure with no visible face. The floating body in the water. The person near the rocks. One beside the piano. Yes, indeed. But I'm afraid it is too soon to unveil the true meaning of those images. The ride. He was a recurring theme, the hypnotic regression. Yes, it is true. Maybe the entrance to this tunnel is somewhere closer to the coast. The underground tunnel. I believe that this underground tunnel has left a deep impression in Professor Wright's subconscious. I agree. The horror he experienced at the end of the session was far too intense to arise solely from his imagination. Speaks of some trauma. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Very good. It was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I am sure he will shed some light upon the mystery. Don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar. My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. He's got the tuberculosis. So this is kind of where the compass was pointing, so... Or not. Fisherman's Lodge. Grab a pint. Cannot cross this. Road poster of a local traditional sport. Good morning.
Let me drink in peace.
Are you a ship captain?
Why, what's it to you? Does I look like a captain?
Because of your hands, careless by years of knotting rope and reeling in line.
Any fisherman has hands like these.
Your hat. Because of the hat you are wearing.
Ha! A hat don't make a captain, Townie. You could buy a hat like this in any flea market in England.
Because of your coarse skin weathered by years of salt and wind.
You met many folk in Wickport yet? It's common enough around these parts.
Because of the 3 earrings you are wearing. Because of the 3 earrings that you are wearing. You've doubled the 3 capes, is that right?
Indeed I have. Good Hope, Lewin, and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. If I dies in the sea, these
3 rings would pay my way. But no, that'll not happen now. You mean you would not set sail again?
I love the sea more than anything. It's my passion, my freedom, and my life. But there are many things about him that we do not know. There are, far from the coast, in the deep dark, things that we are still unprepared to behold. Maybe things await deep down.
Have you seen any of those things?
No, but you may have heard 1 or 2 of the stories that the fishermen tell about things seen out there. It's not but tales for young'uns. Mere superstition from men too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that in the strong wind a stretched rope can shake and sink. I myself have mistaken such kidding for the wail of a child, but there was one time it was nothing of the sort. Then he howled. Not thunder, not a strong wave clashing with my ship. It was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe. Then muttered by a living something, called unlike anything I'd heard before. I understood.
What did you understand?
I understood there was no more freedom for me. See how now had other laws. Whoever they were, I didn't know.
What happened then?
As I navigated back to shore, I lost control of my ship and in a great storm. Rocks of the cliffs did the rest. I do not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up, with the passing of years and tides. I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this, far on the bottom of an empty glass. I've never returned to the shore since. May she forget. Now, leave me be.
I'll leave you alone to your thoughts.
You have the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All that blathering worked up a right sore thirst.
Same. Oh, sorry about that. Look at the knickknacks. Ed pictures the village's inhabitants. We are taken from the helm of a ship, perhaps a trinket of the earnest days as a ship's helmsman. Bottles of rum, dark beer, and covered taps of pale ale. Lady is dressed rather elegantly for someone who came to drink at a place like this. Oh, really? Those 2 fishermen have just given me a suspicious look. Good morning.
Want a drink?
What is with that man in the corner?
Fred, you're gonna know him. The sad, lonely drunk.
You know a man called Oscar?
You mean Father Oscar? You find him in the church when he's not in here. Right outside.
Have you ever met Professor Wright?
The professor? Sure. Saw him the other day as a youngin'. Saw him every other day as a youngin'. I was involved in the village. He was la-da-da, all right, but folk respected him. He got stuck in. Didn't last, though. Shut himself away. Started getting visitors from out of town. Stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he'd gone crazy. Nothing knows for sure, though. Been years since I saw him.
I will leave you to your work.
Godspeed.
Fishermen are gonna rough me up. Fishermen are gonna rough me up. Ah. The church was right over here. I don't look like no church.
Excuse me, are you spying on me? Sorry, I did not mean to. You're not from these parts, are you?
Yeah, I am. Just passing through. Are you alright? No, I'm just passing through. Are you alright?
Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I've wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in this village would do the service for me.
Alright, where is the place?
Oh, you could not know how grateful I am. You're a kind person. Go to the graveyard through that path right there. The name you need to look for is Carter.
Okay. I get the feeling that's going to be tied to something too, perhaps.
Why were you spying on me? Oh, do not put it like that. It's terrible. I just watch folk passing by. I cannot leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It's awfully interesting. I learn a lot about people this way, you know.
Really? What can you tell me about myself?
I've only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission. Looking for someone dear. There's a worry over your shoulders and a long way ahead of you.
Yeah, at least 3 more episodes.
Yeah, that was remarkable. I am frankly astonished.
Let me see. What can you tell me about the barmaid?
Eva's a woman with a strong character. Once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She's in a bad mood lately because business is not what it used to be. She would not leave the village, though, as did the others.
Oh, let me see. What can you tell me about Captain Morvell?
Poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times, when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now, rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast. He's lost all hope.
What could you tell me about Father Oscar?
The man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful.
I should go. Thank you for everything, and have a nice day. What kind of flowers these are? A beautiful bouquet of wildflowers. Okay, so was this the path? No, it's probably the one over here. Oh wait, what was that? That was the church, probably. Let's go exploring.
Old rotting boat rests on the shore, and then Providence is written on the side.
Orville's boat began with an A, right? Yeah.
About a wooden planks. Perhaps they are here for the repair of local fishing boats.
And take a free plank. The oar separate. Inspect everything. What are those?
The old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It is engraved with the name Augustine.
Oh! Yoink.
Someone may be able to tell me more about it.
Boy.
The ship is completely wrecked.
He seriously just never came down to the shore? The bell's right there. It's right there. Okay, just for a second I wondered why I had the annotation. They all did. It just kind of didn't go away. Oh wait, it said we could look at that at least. Go on to the Church of Wickport. Okay, we're not going there yet. I want to drop off the bell. We're gonna head off to the graveyard and drop off the flowers. Let me get the flowers first. I don't want to like hit a point where I can't do that. We're looking for Carter. Rose Carter. Probably it. But we'll check the other ones. Bury my body with the salted driftwood. Green seaweeds and the worn-out ropes where I could feel the cool autumn breeze. Gerald Bailey. Okay. Farewell to those who walk beside my grave. Here I lie, my name written on stone under the sun. Bring flowers to this place, for rub is all I crave. Now rest in the safe stars, I said by when alive. What's to this grave? Well. Glad I, brought a shovel. Oh, hey! We buried here. Gravestone. This is usually one half of a larger statuette. Oh, really? Let's drop off the flowers, I guess. As of the church, it seems the priest is calling mass. Oh, I probably couldn't get in there earlier. I had to drop that off to open the door. Okay. Thing. Breezy. The wind swept gnarly trees cling onto the cliff with what roots remain. Someday we'll fall into the ocean below. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. I am Dr. Wayfield.
I'm from the town.
Yeah, that sounds... Go on,
You go from the town, don't you?
Careful around these cliffs. This is no place for tourists. Probably a place for anyone. Best be on your way back. Things have been happening here.
What do you mean?
Even if it been like swear to have heard voices of the rising tide. Inhuman screams, some of them say. And there are some who have claimed to have witnessed ungodly things in the dead of night. I once saw a ghastly thing crawling out there among the rocks.